I didn't know right away that he was dead. There was no blood and his clothes were spotless. That is wrong. His clothes were spotless? Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with it, old man? John, it's painfully obvious that you're desperately trying to hide something from me. What are you going on about? I'm not hiding anything. You are hiding something about this yellow stain on the president's clothes, correct? Ah! That's some expert hood flippage you got there. Why did you leave it entirely out of your testimonial? The fact you made no mention of it serves to cast more suspicion upon yourself. It's possible he just didn't know about it, but, or I mean, I should say, it happened after the fact, but the way he's talking, it doesn't seem like it's the case. It's because, I hope you have a convincing explanation. Oh, is she gonna try and make a reason for him? Is she gonna say what I just said? It happened after the fact? Judge Courtney. Allow me to explain. Why are you? The yellow stain left in the president's chest, appeared later, is almost certainly lion lily pollen. Oh. Oh. Lion lily pollen, what's that from? Some kind of flower, I'm sure, but... Lion lily? Ooh, like from the flower bed that you were supposed to dig up? This is probably a place of an old flower bed then, for sure. I mean, I already thought that, but now this is like doubly making it that way. When I met with the president on the roof of the Grand Tower 2 nights ago, ooh, finally getting some insight into this. I brought him a bouquet of lion lilies. Can that be seen in the photo? Let's see. No, it's being covered by his manly shoulder. Lion lilies are beautiful flowers with stunning golden petals. Some of the pollen from the lilies must have gotten on the president's suit. Huh? But... I didn't see any lilies in the security footage, though. They're being covered, can't you tell? They were simply obscured by the president's body. Why did you bring a bouquet? That, I cannot say. Making you look more and more suspicious, Courtney. You say what? You say the what, but not the why. Is that right? Yeah, the what, but not the why? Like, why say the what if you're not even gonna say the why? Hey! You're keeping way too many secrets! You won't tell us why you met with the president or the reason you brought him flowers? Having some kind of love affair, maybe? My apologies, however, I did give him the bouquet, that much is true. Can we really trust that, though? I mean, I'm inclined to believe we can, but still, it's suspicious. I can definitely see why Lang is suspicious of her. But when the president's body was discovered, we didn't find any flowers. I honestly don't know how that could be. Ha! Hey, Miss Judge! All your answers have been too vague. You can't say this and you don't know that. You accept flimsy testimony like that in your trials? Ooh, hitting it where it hurts. Hey, cut it out! He's got a point, though. I wanted to see Courtney scream at that. Scream? Squeam. Like, because he's right. He's fully right. If she got testimony like that in her court, she'd be like, guilty right away. So, like, double standard much. But I would like to see her reaction to that. But alright, what do you have to say, John? John! I threw the flowers away. Oh, because you knew they were your mom's? That's why you were hiding it. Okay. But how'd you know they were your mom's? You threw them away, so there were flowers near the body when you found it. Yeah, that's right. They were right on top of the president's body. They've been crushed as flat as pancakes, though. I see, so the flowers were squashed by Mozilla's head, too. And a large amount of pollen got stuck to the president's suit. That seems to be the gist of it. However, why'd you go out of your way to dispose of the flowers? No reason, because you knew they belonged to Justine. So John's not going to tell us anything either. Like mother, like son. How annoying. I guess mother and son both have a lot of secrets, huh? That is not true. At the very least, I can tell you why John threw away those flowers. To protect you? Huh? John, you saw me leaving the house with those flowers in hand, did you not? There we go. If he knew she had the flowers, then that's reason enough. I get it! John saw the flowers and thought of his mom. He threw them away in order to protect Judge Courtney from being suspected. It's not true! You're all wrong! That was his worst lie yet. Okay, data. And crime scene notes updated. So where do we go from here? I often decorate our house with those flowers. Let me check that out. Okay, first this. What changed? Yellow stain on his suit is pollen from lion lilies. Alright. Then we also have this. Cave lion lilies Judge Courtney gave to the president, found on top of the body by John. Well, alright. If this is anything like Case 5 of the first AAI, these flowers are gonna hide the murder weapon. I mean, we know it's Mozilla, but what if, like, there's more to it than that? Like, that was post-mortem, maybe. Although, no. Unless we had another fake autopsy report, we should probably know if it was post-mortem, but hey, it's possible. That bouquet must have reminded him of me. Ha! So the pup just happens to find the flowers from his mother's bouquet on top of the body? That's why I threw them away and kept silent about the body? Ha! That's a tiny little story if I've ever heard one. There's some merit to it though, you can't deny that. And what's wrong with that? I suppose you prefer untidy, messy stories, Agent Lang? Don't tell me you've forgotten already, Missy. Ha! This pup confessed that he caused the monster's head to fall last night. Oh, that's true, but, he's currently the only suspect in the president's murder. It's true that there are many reasons to suspect John or Courtney. However, there's someone other than John who is far more suspicious, and that would be Blaze. It's not going to be him, though, since that would be too obvious, but he is more suspicious at the moment. What'd you say? John himself was kidnapped by that very person not too long ago. No, you mean Sebastian himself was kidnapped by that very person, not John. But maybe that would make things too confusing if we brought it up. We rescued him from the refrigerated warehouse near the harbor, pal! No, he was kidnapped by somebody else. Don't confuse them, okay? Please don't. Refrigerated warehouse? That's right, pal. Refrigerator wasn't turned on, so he wasn't about to freeze to death. But if he hadn't yelled out for help, we'd have never found him. Okay, so if the kidnapper left him there, A, that means they're probably working alone. Or it means they wanted him to be found at this point. It's either you want him to be found, or it means that he's working alone and had somewhere to be at the time. Once the sleeping drugs wore off, he was finally able to call out for help. Sleeping drugs, If I recall correctly, when you were kidnapped... That's right, there was a bottle lying on the floor of the refrigerated warehouse. I think it was the same thing that was used on me not long ago. Ah. That sleepy ZZZ stuff. It's super powerful. Sleeping drugs data jotted down my organization there. How about Agent Lang? John's clearly a victim. Yeah, I thought the person you were gonna say is far more suspicious is Blaze, because he is, but... Hey, whatever. Used on Kay and John when they were abducted. There's a mastermind at work behind the scenes of this case. I don't know anything about this so-called mastermind. You say they were here last night? Well, Blaze was here, but he's not the mastermind. I still don't know for sure yet. Someone was, though. Are we not going to bring that up? We got to bring that up soon. Because, I mean, the whole thing, you know, back when I was mentioning the thing about the phone, Like, it was on vibrate. I'm hoping they mentioned that. They did. Good. But, this is something even bigger that they really should mention. Blaze was there. He's far more suspicious. Anyways, it's not like you'd be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor. Indeed, I still don't have any evidence that ties the mastermind to this murder. Is there someone else? Blaze? Is there anyone besides John who had the opportunity to murder the president? Blaze! You just made it too obvious. I already figured out it was Blaze and you're giving it away. Screw you, game. That's it. As I thought, in the end, that pup is the only suspect. Isn't there one more suspect, Agent Lang? What's this? Didn't we prove it earlier? Last night, there was one more person here. Blaze the Bestie. You're saying he's the one who did it. Wow, okay. I thought we were gonna have to point that out. I guess if we're not gonna have to point it out, it's okay, but I really was thinking we'd have to point that out. Okay, fine. Last night, John was not alone. Blaze the Bestie was here too. Shouldn't we consider him to be a new suspect? Blaze the Bestie killed the president? It's entirely possible, and there would be motive, don't you think? I mean, I don't know what it would be, but I know him and the president are both wrapped up in that incident 12 years ago, and so are you, so if there's a motive, you might know what it is. Blaze the Bestie. It can't be. The same guy from 12 years ago? The same guy who killed your father, question mark? 12 years ago, that keeps popping up. What was it, the SS5 incident or something? Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my father were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life. Lang, don't tell me you're the one from 12 years ago. You got it. Ain't this nice? Now you're finally gonna prison, where you belong. 12 years is a long time coming for a suspended sentence. Don't you agree? Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago? Nothing that concerns you. Well, it'll concern us eventually, so just tell us now and get over with. No, they can't do that, but we will find out in time. On the contrary, it might just have some sort of connection with this case. Huh, and I suppose you have some proof, Mr. Prosecutor? Well, I don't know much about the case anyway, so how can I know if there's a connection? Show me evidence that there's a connection between this case and the one 12 years ago. Oh, Roland's report, right? That's the evidence? Evidence, you say? If you don't have any evidence, there's no point in talking about it. Is there any evidence that connects this case with what happened 12 years ago? Yes. This is a report written by Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Bestie regarding Knightley. Please read this part here. That thing he laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago? That's not all. Take a look at this as well. This letter was sent to Jill Crane, who was murdered 2 days ago. Although the sender is currently unknown, here it is written as follows. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. What? 12 years ago? Agent Lang, something big is happening here. Jill Crane's murder 2 days ago, and now the president's murder today. Okay, so Jill Crane's murder was 2 days ago. Alright. Just glad we had that cleared up. Alright. There has to be some connection there. And the key to solving it lies in what happened 12 years ago, does it not? You asked me to reopen the old wounds of the Lang clan? Those have been wounds I've been interested in since the first AAI. I'm all ears. I know it might hurt you to talk about it, but if it helps get to the truth, wouldn't Langzy want you to get there? I would think that's what Langzy would say. And even if not, Edgeworth says, fuck your tragedies, just tell me the truth. Agent Lang, I beg of you. Does someone else not want to know? Who was that just now? Shifu? Oh, it's his men. You guys, what are you all doing here? Oh shit, what was his voice again? The boss likes us guys. We're his guys. It was something like that. Shifu! I should have known it was him. No one else calls him Shifu. Yeah, what are you doing here? Followed you here. We followed you here, Shifu, sir. What was it? It was like... He's a boss. We do whatever he says. Yeah, okay. Followed you here, Shifu, sir. We heard that Shifu was investigating the incident from 12 years ago. Idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Get back to your own posts! Who are they working for now? I would like to know. Sir! Can't do that. Not when you know all our birthdays, and all our friends' birthdays, and all our relatives' birthdays. Too many birthdays to keep track of just to lose it all. Can't do that, boss. No way. What'd you say? You disobeying my orders? I thought we're not supposed to follow your orders now, Shifu. Shifu, we also beg of you. We investigate this 5-evident incident from 12 years ago. We all have the same voice. Because we are all from the same place, so there's some connection. Plus, we look like triplets. None of us could ever forget that case. We know you feel that way. We know you feel that way, Shifu. Sir, Shifu, sir. With honor, sir. Agent Lang, even your former subordinates desire to reinvestigate the case. And you think you can solve the mysteries of that case? Perhaps I can, with your help. Tah! I got it. I accept your investigation. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Why are you making those big, like, crowd sounds? There's only 3 people there. Alright. Shifu! 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 That's our Shifu. Now then, with that decided, I guess it's my... The little thief! Little thief! There's gonna be little thief time! Yes!